Canada. When you get to Canada, you find out there's nowhere to run to. Canada.
Hello guys, welcome back to another video on my channel. My name is Better and I am a Nigerian currently living in Edmonton, Canada as a permanent resident. Thank you for being here once again. To my first subscribers, returning subscribers, and if you're just coming here for the first time, welcome. Please do not leave without subscribing. Thank you. I hope you get to watch this video to the very end. Today's video, guys, it's a video I myself have been expecting and looking forward to the day I would make it. And here it is, finally coming to reality. What is it about? So in today's video, I'll be talking about surviving my first winter in Canada. Yes guys, I survived my first winter in Canada. I deserve an award. I don't know about other new immigrants, but I myself, I deserve an award. Especially with the fact that I landed in winter in one of the prairie provinces. So like I already said, I'll be sharing tips and experiences from my experience for surviving winter in Canada. The first winter in Canada, especially as a new immigrant. I'm not saying I'm a pro, because even people that have been here for years, they are still, like, whenever it's winter like this, you still get this. I know one man that told me he hates winter, but they just get to live with it. After all, they decided to come live here, so they just get to live with it, adapt to the situation, and yeah, 1 year at a time, that's what they're taking it. And so I'm going to share with you what I did for this my first winter and how it was for me. Like I already said, Alberta, the province where I live in, is one of the prairie provinces in Canada. The prairie provinces include Alberta, Saskatchewan, and Manitoba. If you can just look up, check Google what that means. It means that we get to experience real cold, like severe temperature when it's winter. And I think also when it's summer, because people have been telling me that it gets really hot, really hot, with bugs here in Edmonton. If they say give tips, just tell other newcoming immigrants how it was for you and tips that they can use to go through their first winter. I would say the first tip for me would be cover up. Dress up for the cold, like cover up. I don't care if people are saying, oh, you're too dressed. If you want to be too dressed, be too dressed. The way you're feeling the cold is not the way they're feeling the cold. Guys, cover up. Coming from Nigeria, I got sweaters. I went to Yaba market and I got good sweaters. I got thermal leggings because someone advised me to get thermal leggings from Nigeria, as they are expensive here and they do the same thing. So I got lots of thermal leggings. I got socks. I got hand gloves. But what I didn't get was winter shoes and winter boots. Trust me guys, those things I got really helped me. It was just one hand gloves I had to buy here, like a very good one that I can use on my phone when I have them on, because the ones I got from Nigeria, you can use them on your phone. So I'm in the cold waiting for the bus and I have my gloves on. I can actually check what time the bus will be coming and if there is any delay. That was the only hand glove I bought here, but others I got from Nigeria and I still use them. 2 days after I landed, I was going out to do some basic things. I wore 2 thermal leggings, and then people had not even started wearing thermal leggings. 24 hours after I landed, after I took my first bath, for the next 24 hours, I couldn't take a bath. I am so embarrassed saying this now, but I couldn't take a bath. Not that there wasn't hot water, there was really hot water, but the fact that after bathing and you move the shower curtain to grab your towel, the cold that hits you, I didn't want to experience it. I had to talk to myself to get into the shower to take a bath. So I would say dress up, as you feel you want to dress up to the extent you know that you are covered. Like they would say, winter time is not the time to do shakara or to do beauty work and all of that. Just dress up to cover yourself because the cold, they know the person. I cannot describe it. You need to experience it. Then another thing I know helps me is something they call balaclava. So I'll put a picture here. It covers up onto these spots in your nose. So what you just have exposed is your eyes. It really helps in severe winter, guys, because in winter your nose will be dropping. You will not know your nose is dropping because it's not the regular catarrh like we used to know. It is water dropping down your nose, and you will not even know it's dropping. Trust me, because your face will be stiff, and you would not know until maybe you get into a warm place, and then your face is now relaxed. Then you feel the water or whatever has been dropping from your nose. So that one also helped me, and someone also told me that if I don't want to use that one, I can actually use face mask. That you use face mask and it covers. But you know, face mask doesn't have that thermal feeling, but the balaclava has it. So if you want to stay in a province like Manitoba, Saskatchewan, and Alberta, I would advise, like, these are the places I know about. I would say get something like that. But I'll put a picture here. It really helps. Then, guys, one other thing I want to talk about, that I would say, I don't want to use the word regret, but I would say it's something that if I were to replay my landing over again, I would not do, is the jacket I got. Trust me, it's I'll tell me it's a good jacket, but a not a good jacket. I know that one of the advices I got from people was to buy good winter jacket and a good winter set of winter boots, no matter how much they cost. I should just invest in them for the first time, knowing that I wouldn't have to buy next year or next year's and they will not wear off quickly. But the winter jacket I bought was a very long one, but not too thick, and something that would hold like in -30, -40, or -45 conditions, because it's light, really light. If you want to know if you want the one that would really hold in -30, 35, 40, 45, I know that they will not be as light as this, but maybe not even as long as the one I got. This one, I think this is what it looks like, just light, and it has this I don't know, there's a name they call this thing where it is just so coffee. Yeah, coffee, and you don't get to do so much. I think what really helped me was the fact that the days that we experienced terrible weather conditions weren't that much, like really the terrible. So they were not that much this year, this winter that just passed. So that was what just gave me like kind of relief. And so for those days that the weather was terrible, I just pad up inside and wear a jacket. And like someone told me that sometimes it doesn't really have to do with the jacket. Yeah, jacket is very important, but the fact that you're wearing a jacket doesn't mean you shouldn't pad up inside. Sometimes by the time you finish padding up inside, like you really pad up and you wear your jacket just does little because you're covered inside. So that was what I was doing. I will pad up inside and wear my jacket, and that really worked for me. Then another thing my sister encouraged me to do was to get fleece and joggers. Like you have joggers that people use for running and all, but there are some that have fleece in them. So I got that, guys. The first that I used that thing, I didn't even have to wear the thermal leggings so much. I just used about 2 thermal leggings and then my joggers, and that really worked for me. So I would advise, if you're the kind of person that does a whole lot of skirts, you can get one joggers, and that would really help you. One thing also I wish I would have done better would be my boots. These boots are good. I got them from, I think, Walmart, and the only thing I find challenging is that, but I've heard other people talk about it, is that when it's really like when the snow is up until a certain high level, 20 centimeters and above, snow gets into my boots. Like I start feeling the cold in my legs. But what helps me is the socks I'm wearing. So I just feel that my socks are wet and I have to find a way to take off the boat. Water gets through this point, or the water from the snow gets in through somewhere. I don't know. Another area I had a challenge was with my skin. My skin reacted to the weather like really terribly. I think the first 2 weeks I had this reaction on my legs, my hand, and then I had shea butter. Then I had this cream I was using, this Nivea cream I was using. I had Vaseline and petroleum jelly. One day, like I experienced this terrible itching. It was like they poured like a poison or like an acid on me. My body was itching. I was losing my mind. Thank God I was at home. What calmed it down was palm kernel oil. For those of you who are Nigerians, I don't know about other African countries. Palm kernel oil from my flatmate helped me. I just applied on it, and after some minutes it calmed down. And what I did was, I think I trashed that Nivea cream. I reacted to it, or it just wasn't working for my skin in the weather. So I was using shea butter at night. Then in the morning I would use the Vaseline petroleum jelly, and also the moisturizing body cream, so that my skin gradually got used to these, and then it became better. So I think as a new immigrant coming here, experiencing winter for the first time, even maybe other seasons, you would need to watch to see what your skin would work with in this place, because the weather here is really different from what we have back home. Then another thing as regards the skin also is getting a good hand cream. The weather shrinks your skin, so get a good hand cream that you would use regularly, and also do not fail to get a very good lip balm or lip gloss that would help keep your lips moisturized all the time, even at night. Then let's talk about the hair. If you've noticed, I have micro locks on, and I struggled with my hair because the weather was always drying my hair. I didn't used to have dandruff before I came here, but because of the continuous drying, I started having dandruff. I would use different kind of oil, but in a matter of minutes the hair is already dry. So what I used to do then was I would just weave it and maybe use my winter cap to cover it. Some days it helps, other days I still have to put lots of oil. I just kept going online to see how to help my locks. Like the hair will be so dry, you can literally hear when you hold it together, like when you hold it like this, you can literally hear that dry sound from the hair. I really struggled. Now the hair is better, it doesn't dry out anymore, but in the peak of the winter my hair really went for it. So one time what I did was I had to braid my hair myself. I braided it just to help me preserve it for about a month. So if you have hair like me, or you have hair that reacts to dry weather, you might want to look into getting things that would really help during winter. One other area I think I would say I did well was in protecting myself. If you're someone who has been making research on life during the winter, you would have noticed that people talk about flu shot, taking the flu shot to help you against the flu, and taking your vitamins, vitamin C, vitamin D. What I did, I came with my supplements. I came with vitamin C, vitamin D, and immediately I landed. From the very first day I landed, I think from back home I was taking my supplements. I was really religious with it because I knew I was coming here. Then when I landed, I added my vitamin C and vitamin D to it. I didn't miss out. I would take my supplements and my vitamins every day, because I didn't want to take the flu shot. I heard different things about the flu shot. I wasn't ready to take it, and I didn't want to fall sick coming from another country and just entering the winter the way I did. I didn't want to fall sick. I think I only had cold once, and I know why that happened, because I exposed myself. I didn't take the flu shot. I only was religious with taking my supplements and taking my vitamins. And I would advise every newcomer coming from a tropical region like what we have in Africa to Canada, a cold region during the winter, like really cold, to take advantage, like to take note of this, because it's very important. There's something they call SAD, which is seasonal affective disorder. It affects people, especially during the winter. You just keep feeling depressed or sad and all of that. I had learned so much about all of this, and I heard that okay, taking vitamins really helps. So I just was religious. I was really religious with taking my vitamin C, vitamin D, and supplements. And I would say that it really helped boost my immune system. Then I would take lots of fruits. Like I would buy different kinds of fruits and mix them together because I didn't want to fall sick. A newcomer that landed in winter. I don't have any family member here who would pamper me when I fall sick. So I took care in that aspect. One advice I would give to a newcomer towards preparing well for winter would be plan your trips well in advance, especially if you do not have a car. Plan your trips, plan your routes, where you would stop, how you would stop here, what bus you would take. Plan it well. Do not be caught unaware, because waiting for a bus in the cold for 5 minutes is terrible, not to talk about 15 minutes, 20 minutes. And during the winter, buses delay, like you would experience lots and lots of delays that would do you like, why? What's going on? You would experience lots of delays. Another one advice I would want to share with you watching me, a newcomer, like someone advised me, is never to run during winter. Like I know you want to catch the bus, you didn't leave early because you were trying to stay away from the cold. Never run when the floor is slippery. You would fall. I used to run. I run though, but when I know that oh the roads are bad today, I don't run. Then another very important thing would be never be caught undressed in the winter. Never. It's better you go out overdressed and you hold some of the things in your hands than to go out undressed, like underdressed rather. You're not going to like it. Guys, the final thing I want to talk about with approach winter with a positive attitude and with that willingness to experience new things. At the initial time, I was scared or I was worried, like not knowing how it would be. I was landing during the winter, coming from a tropical region. But later I got to tell myself, you've always known that Canada is cold, especially Alberta, but you decided to come to Alberta. You knew Canada was cold and you decided to come here, so you need to have a positive attitude. You need to embrace it. And that is what I will tell you now. Yes, it's really cold, but it gets better. You get to adjust. It will still be cold. Some days I just feel like, what is this? This winter should just go. Especially when we have like a break and it comes back again. I'm like, waiting be this. Like it just spoils your mood. But approach it with a positive attitude, else you will just keep getting angry every day. Approach it with a positive attitude, and once, as long as you're dressed for the weather, you're well prepared, you are surely going to live through it. At some point I wanted to go maybe have some winter activities. I wanted to start learning how to ski and all of that, but I didn't have time this year. And hopefully next year during the winter I would learn how to ski. Is it sky or ski? I don't know now. I would just engage myself in some fun winter activities. Thank you so very much, guys, for watching to the end of this video. If you're an old resident, Canadian resident, please share in the comment section with us the things we need to look out for as new immigrants towards the next winter, because it's going to come. No two ways about it. Thank you so very much, guys. Do not forget to like, share, and please subscribe to my channel. Let's keep increasing the subscriber count. Thank you until the next video. Bye bye.